Championship Series from USAA Stadium as the official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewert for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here goes.
Now it's Gordon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here goes.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here goes.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side.
Hey, what's up?
Going for it with May. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down. Again, it's May. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Javon Curse in on the tackle. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here goes.
From the gun, it's May. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Hey, what's up?
1st down, May. Caught by Gordon out of the backfield. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
To the air yet again, May. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be second down for him.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Here goes throw.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're going to face third down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's going to be...
And the defender comes away with it. And the Chiefs are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down third and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. On the run, it's Gordon. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up.
Yellow. Hey, Riblet. Yellow. Right side.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. That's a catch. Jackson Smith in Jigba. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out.
16 yards.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Right side.
First down throw, Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Now they send their back in motion right.
Hey, 43, 15. Right side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Yellow. Right side.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Fred Warner.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds his back complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. May now. Short pass brought in. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Made a throw it. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
We'll have the first down and even more. Free inside the 30. To the house, touchdown LA! The Chargers get the game's first points here in the second. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. At their own 18-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. He's out in the clear. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he will get this inside the 30.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Into traffic, complete. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 3 now. May looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's May to the air. Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They'll run here on 1st down. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To throw, here's May. Complete out to the right side. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Henry on the catch. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to set up just beyond the 10-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Yellow, 15.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
15.
To the air, Mahomes. Caught by Gordon out of the backfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Handoff on second and short. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Makes it third.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They motion the tight end over.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow, 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 yellow.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
They'll run now on second down. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Back to the well again. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They send the tight end in motion. Third down, it's Mahomes. It's his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. He'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
There's another for it. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Chargers 7. Set to kick off.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. First down throw for May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Back to the air, it's May. Finds Smith and Jigba right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
To the air on first down, May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second and 10. Here's May. Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third and 4 coming up now. Again, it's May. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. I'll try the middle with Gordon. And also right there, just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Yellow.
And out to Gordon. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, and they take him down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a third and 10. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the
First and 10
run it.
at the 26-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Here's May on 1st and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
The Chargers will line up for the two-point conversion.
He will throw. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut the lead down to just 2.
Chiefs 17, Chargers 15.
Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And the Chiefs cover off the kick.
Each of these guys on this Hayes team, well, they're handpicked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who could always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out in 1st and 10. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Hey, 57, 57.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. No one's around him, he's got space. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. First down now, ball at the 33. On the give, it's Gordon. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they were lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This is Gordon. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down and goal to go.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground here with Gordon. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs push this to an 8-point game. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip at a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's the pistol snap to May. Buys time, rolling right. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
Well, as a quarterback, I hate to assign blame to the position, but on that one, you just got to throw it away for an incompletion. We still need to give credit to the defense, no question, which helped flush him from the pocket in the first place.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
They connect on the deep shot. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
So a field goal would win it for him now, but to do that, they've got to recover this kick. Well, the Chargers are pointing, they're excited, and yes, they've got it! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Yellow.
The give here to Gordon. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. That one gains 7. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Easy.
Now it's Gordon. He's got room to roam. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs push this to an 8-point game.
Hey, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs push the lead to 2 scores now.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Made a throw it. Finds a man right side. And He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
May on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Chargers losing by 9. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. On the run, it's Gordon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Devontae Wyatt on the tackle. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw it. Caught by Gordon out of the backfield. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. From the gun, it's May. Headed out right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. May now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And this one does not go far.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Here he is to throw. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing now. He's got it in close. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Back to throw. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for two does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Setting up to pass. Forced out to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
So up comes May and his offense, going for two.
The Chargers will line up for the
Here he is to
two-point
throw.
conversion.
And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this fourth quarter. That is their third conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, it feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready, right. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, and 3 conversions, that's job well done.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. This is his biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. The kick is off the mark. No good. And as time expires, this game ends on that miss. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.